What's good, Jets Nation? Your boy Jersey Boy in the house. Apologies if I sound weird as well, by the way. I've been having like crazy allergy, sick, sneezing attacks and all that. But diving into things, we have our X Factor quarterback here with us going up against Mahomes to end the season. We're going to just try to find a way to get a W. We'll hope to end our season on a high note. With that said, there's no way that we're going to be able to actually get into the playoffs. As you can see, 3 teams have already locked up their spots, and then within our own division, we have the Bills ahead of us, let alone the fact that they're trailing behind the Bengals and Ravens. So, again, we'll just be looking to essentially end this on a high note, see if we can't identify some more players that might be worthy of starting or helping us out. Jack Barker does end up being able to increase himself for the season. I was really hoping to hit an 80. I could have, did the cheap way and go, but I want to try to get him a schematic fit as quick as possible. So we get quite a few different upgrades all around, and he's ended very, very well for the season. 15th ranked center in the league already. And we are well on our way next year to being able to unlock a superstar ability for him. And then Robert Bannister here as well. I'm going to continue to go ahead and work on that speed rusher. For him, he only gets 1, but he gets a bit of man coverage and some awareness, which is nice. I bumped him up in the depth chart just a bit. I'm going to do the same for this game. That way they get a little bit more playing time since it's essentially a meaningless game. But we're going to go ahead and dive into this with the Chiefs. I hope you guys enjoy.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Well, we've had that bittersweet week of the NFL season, haven't we? The last week of the regular season, week 17. Come on, Brandon. Can he win the MVP? Can he do it here in this last game?
Well, he's got to make a strong impression here in the final week. It's an interesting race. My MVP ballot is at the top of my email right now, and I'm not voting until we've seen all the games here today.
I like that. I respect a man that waits until the season is over, doesn't turn it in early. I think if he has a big game here and gets a little bit of help, maybe other guys don't play as well, he's got a great shot.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The completion to Riddick. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here are the starters defensively for the Jets, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. Up 10 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Elijah McGuire. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
Former 4th-round pick out of Duke is Jamison Crowder. Now, he doesn't grab a lot of the headlines, but he's been quietly dependable for his first 3 years in the league. Shifty, excellent route runner from the slot position, finds his way open and catches the football. Yeah, he's dependable. Quarterbacks love to throw to him.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 25 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And he scored his first touchdown of the year in last week's game, so now he's hoping that helps establish a rhythm, and maybe now he can score a few in bunches, starting with this one.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They run on 2nd down with McGuire, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Time to check the defensive starters here for Kansas City. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Darnold going to give this to McGuire. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, this from 53. And this kick is not going to be close. It's Welsh. Heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January.
Yeah, they're happy to be in the playoffs. And as you noted, the downside is, okay, you didn't get one of the top 2 seeds, so you don't get the bye week. But for them, okay, the next best thing is hosting in the wild card round and then taking it from there. So they'll take that, and I think their fans will celebrate too.
You see what Riddick was able to do in last week's ball game. 21 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched their playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because...
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and it's scooped up by the Jets. New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Faking the give, Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Play action. It's Darnold. And he's got a noon one. And there. Darnold from the red zone now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And he rifles one incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened? Receivers to run through.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. Chiefs now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 29, Mahomes. Got an open man, it's QT. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Mahomes now on first down. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll work this in right at the 40. Play action. Now it's Mahomes going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way.
And he is in. Touchdown.
With a kick. Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
Under pressure now, Darnold. Out of the gun, they'll run with McGuire. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he fires one. Kiki QT as he and the rest of the offense gear up to go again. Unless he has a Julio Jones-type 300-yard game in him that Julio did against the Panthers in 2016. Probably not going to reach 1,000, but still pretty good year.
I think you're right. It's a pretty good year for him, but let's face it, every receiver's dream is to have a game like Julio Jones had against the Carolina Panthers. It's 300 yards on the nose, and it didn't matter what coverage they sent his way. He solved it each and every time. Maybe our guy can get that way in this ballgame. Let's see.
Now Riddick. And an alley to run. And this will leave him a yard short. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken
zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange so.
Perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far. And maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he will not be able.
In a ball game, they've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll try the left side with McGuire, and they'll blow that one. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll... On 1st down, here's McGuire. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Cannon, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A give to McGuire. And he'll be taken down, but not for another 1st and 10. They'll run it right side with Cannon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 39. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Nowhere to escape.
Didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Riddick complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game, so maybe they've got to figure out how to...
Check.
Darnold from the gun. This one caught by Crowder. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
He's checking.
From the gun, the running back, McGuire. And he'll be broke
up there to keep this drive going.
Darnold goes draw play to McGuire. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. We'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here. And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because...
Down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a 3rd down throw. Go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's McGree timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Anunwa again the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Dr. Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, MD, guilty there. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And obviously, once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be about a full yard shot. Halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our halftime report. Play
quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown. Now a handoff here to his running back. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Well, the two men come together.
Shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They go back to Reddick. And he is met in this third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes.
It's a base hit, and he's on base. They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing on second down, Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll going to give this time to the tailback. And he went backward.
And defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
I feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A little bit of daylight. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to have this at 10 at the 43. Now here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes firing complete, and he's going to get this inside the 30. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On the ground, it's Reddick. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now the ball comes loose. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And it's a fumble, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
New York set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mark Barron in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg it, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He is going to find Hill here. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. So they did not bring pressure, and turns out probably a bad idea.
Yeah, he had time to stand in the pocket and deliver a strike, so I'm wondering if they're going to note that, and next time just go ahead and bring that pressure.
Darnold now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
How did he do that? How did he do it? I mean, in this type of weather, it's not just catching it, it's seeing it coming towards it. Maybe that's why he ended up having to go up one-handed, but boy, what a catch.
That was a spectacular one-handed grab. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Throwing again is Darnold. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
26 months, 26 months. I don't even know why this team showed up.
To the air again, Darnold. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he'll give it here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He picks up 7 yards there, but they're still faced with a difficult 3rd and goal here. Darnold down to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check three.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Mahomes now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes, nearly picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Now it's Mahomes again. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And again, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Riddick with a carry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
So that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. And the kick by Butker is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. It's a pretty simple formula, Charles. A field goal, all you need. That wins you the game.
And the most confident guys going out on the field to direct their teams, they've probably already talked to their kicker before they went out and let him know, don't worry, you got a chance to be a hero in this one. I'll set you up, you just knock it through the post. His plan, get the team downfield and get them into position. They've gone over it many times in practice. That's how he's going to approach it.
And now on the sideline, everyone stay away from the kicker. Throwing again on second down. Darnold completes it to McGuire out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Eli Rogers. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Darnold completes it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a handoff here to his running back. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, the 20, 10, and he's across for the late touchdown.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Kansas City,